Have I shared the story of the brother listening down in Antigua, Guatemala?
I don't think so.
I was down there. I was what year was I? I was probably second year temporary professor, and I was down with one of the other brothers, who's senior brother. Just my first time in Antigua, and so in Guatemala, language school, and we go for walks in the night because we had sort of free nights. And so, like, as a younger brother, I'm very much letting the older brother take the lead. And I remember, like, we were walking through the park, and this one of the dudes who hung out in the park sort of like caught us and started talking to us, and he knew Father Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, right?
Everybody does.
Yeah. And so he's like going on, and he starts to like monologue, and like 10 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by, 20 minutes go by.
Hershey.
Like, and I started looking at the brother, like, how long? Because again, I'm letting him lead this thing, the senior brother. I'm just like, okay, should we jump in here? But he just keeps listening, keeps asking, and he's like, kind of like, and he still asks questions, things like that, kind of engage this guy. And literally, it was like, I don't know, man. It must have been over an hour. I mean, it was at least 45 minutes. I'm pretty sure it was over an hour. We just stood there and listened to this guy, like pretty much on a monologue that wasn't necessarily going anywhere. And so, and then like kind of starts to get dark, so we start to head back. And kind of at some point with the brother, I'm like, so, like something like that. Like, would you ever like, interrupt or like well, like kind of like I was like, well, basically it's like, what the heck were you like? What was going on over there? And he's like, bro, like I just don't really feel like I have like a lot that I can give to people, but I can listen to them. So that's just what I do. And for me, that like spoke very deeply for that man, right? That's a really deep encounter of like Christ and the church and his actually willingness to waste time to sacrifice, for him and just pay attention to him. And I think that's like a beautiful kind of part of this witness of basically like we're all going to have different gifts that we can put at this disposal, but to use that gift. And for some of us and a lot of us, it might just be being like a prophetic listener, giving a witness to the world that God, that somebody in this world cares about them and is willing to spend time for them. And if the moment comes, then you can, point them to like, yeah, and I put this in the name of Jesus, right? Because I want you to know like your dignity as a beloved son or daughter of the Father.
Thanks so much for watching the segment from the Poco Poco podcast. If you want to watch a full show, head on right over here. If you want to support the podcast, head on over to spiritjuice.org/Poco Poco. Whether it's a one-time gift or a monthly donation, we really appreciate your support. And also, don't forget to tell your friends about the Poco Poco podcast, all right? Little by little.